How did you feel now when you realized, okay, now, hey, I'm gonna be a doctor?
Hot flashes.
Yeah.
The thing is, the moment you're accepted in medicine, everyone starts calling you doctor. And like, ngelo xesha, you're scared. You're like, and I think the other thing for me was I'm coming to Eastern Cape. Ngwasenkandla, I'm a Zulu girl. And then I had to.
Hello, guys. Welcome back to Gift Varsity TV. This is your host, Gift Bozekana. Don't forget to like this video and don't forget to subscribe and make sure that you help us reach 50,000, let's say 100,000 subscribers to so that we can aim high, right? Today I have a future medical doctor, right? a future life is already saving lives, right? Hello, can you introduce yourself?
Hi everyone, my name is Langa Ngosivumile Nothando, but everyone out here calls me Rabbit. So that's why I'm a girl from Kandla, and I'm here doing my third year in medicine.
To Sisulu University. The dear medicine, right? You came straight from high school.
Yeah, I came straight from high school. I did my matric 2018, took a gap year, then I started in 2020 doing my first year, and then repeated second year, and I'm doing my third. So medicine is difficult. It's a lot.
Right? Oh wow. Okay. Let's go back to you in your high school. Like, when did you realize that you want to study medicine? Like, when did you decide? In grade 11 or grade 12? Or is something that was always in you while you were still in high school or in primary? Like, you're like, okay, I want to do medicine one day.
Actually, I started in grade 4 because I recall, like, grade 1, I used to love pilots, astronauts, like everything. And then at some point in grade 4, I was like, okay, I want to save lives. And I also like children. So I was like, I want to be a pediatric
Surgeon.
Of which,
the doctor of children. Okay.
Of which, when I grew up, I actually realized, no, I want to be an obstetric gynecologist, and I've been here since.
Wow. Yeah. Wow. Oh, those are great dreams, right? So in grade 12 now, you applied for medicine in different universities.
Yeah, I had applied to UKZN, then I applied to Walter Sisulu. I think I was made for Walter Sisulu because I had only applied for medicine in the school and nothing else. So yeah, and then they took time to answer, so I went and started another course. But like 5 days into orientation, they called me, and they called me on my birthday, which was very sweet. And then
you can come for medicine. How did you feel now when you realized, okay, now, hey, I'm gonna be a doctor?
Hot flashes. Yeah. The thing is, the moment you're accepted in medicine, everyone starts calling you doctor. And like, ngelo xesha, you're scared. You're like, and I think the other thing for me was I'm coming to Eastern Cape. Ngwasenkandla, I'm a Zulu girl. And then I had to, just thinking I have to adjust to the language and stuff. But
yeah. So, like, we have most students, they make that mistake where when they are in another university, right? Start already in their orientation week studying. Now they reject offers for medicine. What made you decide to leave that? What is that course that you went to?
So for me, I was going to do clinical technology because they accepted me first at DUT. Yeah. But then medicine has always been the dream. Yeah. Has always been the dream. And as a girl, like, we haven't had those many opportunities in Agiti. I'd say I'm a first of many. So you know, when you have to just break down generational curses,
yes,
and
go there and become a doctor. So like, no man, I'm leaving everything here. I'm going to Walter Sisulu. I'm going to study that medicine, right?
Yeah, leaving friends because I had already formed friends.
Yeah. So now you came to Walter Sisulu, right? So How did you feel when you're at Walter Sisulu now, when you start entering the premises of Walter Sisulu? Did you miss duty? Or
Yes, I came here and I realized that, okay, I like the fact that it's mostly black people, so I can relate. Since I'm also a rural girl, I guess I was kind of used to the nature. You also still needs a lot of infrastructure improvement, so there's that. But nonetheless, when the course started, we started like first day of school.
Yes.
Jewelry, earphones. Yeah, when I first started classes, that was nice. It's also nice coming to university and meeting different people. You see also the type of people you wanna become, because like when you rural, I was scared of a lot of people, and then you see people and you're like, oh, okay, no, I can be myself. So I guess that's what I like the most.
Yeah, so you felt comfortable with studying at WSU because you found that sense of belonging. You're like, no, man, I belong here, right?
Definitely.
Yes, yeah. Because when you go to like also big universities there, you feel even intimidated sometimes, Yeah. So tell us now, as a first-year medical student at WSU, like, how is it? Tell us your experience as a yeah.
I think the one that shines the most for me was the day I went to buy my lab coat. I didn't know then that you didn't actually need to buy a stethoscope in that moment. I was so excited. I would have had
You wanted your jewelry.
I wanted it all, and the first time I wore a lab coat, that was the most gratifying moment ever, because it's like your dream is really coming true. It's the same with my first set of scrubs,
Yes.
my first set of badge.
Yes, it's Langa and MBCHP, Bachelor of Medicine and Bachelor of Surgery. Yes. Yeah.
And there's also Ibongo, okay, because I'm doing 2 consecutive degrees. Get actually one simultaneously.
Simultaneously.
Please.
Yes. Yeah, all right.
Please.
Yeah, so you're like, okay, I'm gonna be a doctor. The dream is coming into reality. Okay, so in second year you came up with challenges. Like, what are the challenges you came across as a medical student?
I think it's a challenge for every year. Like, the first thing is, every year requires you to build a new study method, because the old one might not work. So I'm coming in from matric, and I'm thinking, okay, this is how I study, and it's not working. You find a new one, it works for you, you pass, and then next block you need to find a new one again because the old one is not working. So that's been the challenge, I think, because when I was repeating second year, I knew what to do, so it was much easier. And that's when because for a moment there I had imposter syndrome, felt like I didn't belong. But then over time I was like, oh, okay, no, I was actually made for this.
All right. Yeah, because sometimes you fail in life, right? So like, how do you stand how do you stand firm with failure, or against failure, if I can put it that? Because you'll find students at university failing sometimes, right? And if you are a medical student, maybe you fail, like, oh, my dream of becoming a doctor is kind of going to be blurry now. How did you make sure that you come back strong?
My friend, the first thing, like, go figure in medicine, forgive yourself. Like, forgive yourself, because this is the thing. I'm coming from Kumanyova High School, Ganongoma, the cleverest girl of the year. It's all those vibes. Then next thing you know, you're here, you're surrounded by many people who are smart. It starts creating imposter syndrome, like it makes it deep. So you have to forgive yourself, especially when you see that the marks are not reflecting, and just work harder. And remember that you're here. Like, I think it's what has kept me now, like throughout the years, that I know I'm here, which means that I'm just a step towards my dream. I don't have to. Yeah, I might stay longer. I might have stayed longer, but
yeah,
I am living in an answered prayer.
Okay.
So it's that.
Wow, that's great. That's great. How is it to be a medical student at Walter Sisulu University, right? Or do you regret coming to Walter Sisulu University? By any chance, did you even wanted to transfer to another university? Like, tell us about your experience as a medical student in this university.
Actually, no, I never wanted to transfer. We use problem-based learning. It is not easy at all. But like you are equipped, and I think the gratifying moment is when you are given a patient and you can hypothesize and like, okay, I think this is what must be going on. Like over time you learn how to like find out what is going on. So that's what it's all about, really. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Uh, Now we're in third year. What do you do in third year in medicine at Walters?
We cry.
Yeah,
We cry, we eat, we try to have fun. Because third year is the most. Third year is the most. I was talking to my friend yesterday. He's saying he's in fourth year. He's saying, you know, one of the nice things about being in clinical years being fourth year to sixth, is that you are glad you made it past that year. So for me, it's just taking it one day at a time and working hard, making sure that I pass, because that year, it's no games here. But I was given this advice when I first came here. They said, students from WSU, they said, like in medicine, make sure that your life is not medicine, because if your life is medicine, you're gonna be overwhelmed. So yeah.
Wow. Those are great words indeed. Like, any advice to someone who is currently watching us? Thousands of students are watching us currently, and anything that you want to tell them, others, they want to really study medicine. What can you say to the students?
What I want to say is, indlela zethu has fun. So that means that, like for me, I took a gap year. Some people did matric, came here. Some people did other courses, came here. If you want to be here, work towards getting here. Like, it's a proper mindset. It's telling yourself that you can do it, because sometimes that's all it takes, really, just telling yourself that you can do it. Like, don't just give up. Work hard and forgive yourself.
Wow, that's great. That's great. Let's talk to grade 12s now. Yeah, students, who are in grade 12s, with regards to the decisions that they make when they're choosing a career, right? Yeah.
Okay, so if you're doing grade 12, study hard. Make sure your marks are good. I don't know like what more from that, but just make sure your marks are good. And when you're applying, always make sure that it's your first choice. Especially with health science sub module courses,
yes.
health science courses, you have to make sure that it's your first choice, because if it's not, then they don't even consider you. So that's the mistake that most people make. And also, it's Bachelor of Medicine and Bachelor of Surgery. I didn't know that. I almost applied for emergency services.
And medicine is the same throughout the country. Tell them that. Someone can say, I can't go to Walters Sisulu. I want to go to vets. Tell them that is the same. At the end, you're going to be the same doctor.
Oh, no, it's definitely the same. Tina, we are taught using guidelines for South Africa, but sometimes they do even teach us guidelines for other countries, just in case you work in other places or you encounter patients that are from other places. Because the thing is, in medicine, you must know the patient, know the environment the patient is in, and that's how you actually are able to help, by knowing the patient.
Great. Wow, guys, I'm very inspired also, even though I'm not a medical student. But if you want to become a medical student, make sure that most university applications are closed now for medicine, and others are closing very soon, right? Yeah, so make sure that you apply early as possible, right, to all institutions in South Africa. Don't choose, there are 10 medical schools in South Africa, right? Make sure that you send each and every university your application, in order for you to increase the chances of being admitted to the program.
Future WSU applications are free. And at WSU applications are free.
WSU applications are free. Like, just apply right now as we are talking. Start applying, right? All right, thank you so much for your time in this channel, Gift Varsity TV. We wish you all the best with your academic journey until you become Dr.
Langa.
Dr. Langa, right? Representing the KZN there, right? Nkandla, KZN, right? So thank you so much for your time. Guys, I don't know why or whichever reason you have of not liking this video. This was the most wonderful and interesting conversation we've had with our medical student here. All the best, yeah. Sharp. Subscribe. Guys, we are at one. And we are at Walter Sisulu University. Tonight!